What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan, and we are at episode 5 of the second season of Love Live Nijagasaki's High School Idol Club. So it's crazy. Time is actually really flying this spring season so far. We've already, for all shows now, are past the 3 episode mark, with the exception of a couple of cuckoos, which of course started late in the season. So ratings that recently came out have started to really shape up now of how people are feeling about the season. I'll actually show you in a slide here now. You can see it over here. I don't know where it's going to show up at. One of the popular sites and pages that I follows releases their weekly reactions. And obviously we don't see Nijigasaki on the list yet, but there's no need to fear. As an Idol fan, I'm very used to not seeing Idol shows ranked very highly, just because of the fact that, with our community being as niche as it tends to be with these type of ratings, it's very rare for a idol anime to make it very, very high up on any list. And I get the feeling that we will see Nijigasaki pop back on either this list or another one of the lists coming up very soon in the coming weeks as the season continues to roll along. But with that said, we've made it to the 5th episode. It's been a fun show to watch so far. Obviously, the community has received Lanzu very well, and I think it's also safe to say that the changes that the team have made to her keep her personality intact while toning down her just being a bully. And it has been very well received, and it's probably part of the reason why I am pleasantly surprised how well the second season's going, being that I was very worried about her presence. I think it's safe to say that we probably don't have too much to worry about at this point. But with that said, last episode was a great presentation by Diver Diva. Absolutely phenomenal presentation by Diver Diva. I enjoyed every bit of that. I would have liked to have a little bit more with the exposition of I's good friend that was feeling very inadequate and was feeling very out of place. That was definitely a bit emotional. I was actually surprised. I was getting a little upset with some of the things that were being talked about in the episode because I understood the frustration. I just would like to see one more episode to flush all of that out, and I think that would have just been an absolutely 10 out of 10 perfect arc leading up to the presentation of Diver Diva. But we know with this show, with idol shows in general, but especially with Nijigasaki, there is a certain system that the creative team, the story writers, have kind of stuck to, with pretty much one problem and one resolution per episode, unless it's a problem affecting the whole group, in which then they'll get more episodes as need be. So with that said, though, again, contrary to anything that the ratings are showing right now, I am greatly enjoying the second season Nijigasaki. I'm very excited for this episode. We're going to go ahead and kick off on this episode. The title of today's episode is Dreamland is Now Open. And we will go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1. That would be a good idea at this point. Never without her pillow. No puns. We can call it the School Comedy Festival. Shoot, let's change the whole club name to School Comedy. Ah. Yes. Yes. Also, I guess that clears up my confusion because at the end of the last episode, I didn't know what direction we were about to go next. I figured we were just going to continue on with the unit order, but I didn't know who we were about to focus on. So, yeah. Ah, Mia. Also, can I talk about the fact that we, you as in us, as we are one and the same, we look fabulous. That's all I wanted to say. Yo, she looks so weird from a distance there with the animation. Yeah, and you're gonna stalk your wife. We already know. It's so nice to see. Oh my goodness. She ain't about to cheat on you. It's fine. Calm down. Shizuku doesn't get a lot of love anyway, so I'm happy to see her on screen. Aww. Yo! Yeah, let her live her greatest life. Like being a whole stalker. Great. The other girl that you were getting ready to school days away. We're gonna have to work on this. Indeed. Still doesn't explain stalking, but okay. Wow, how things have changed. At the end of last season, you didn't trust her one bit. Let me stop playing around. I swear, the memes off of everything that happened at the end of last season, I will never forget. Very nice. Very nice. I like the idea. I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Oh, 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 oh. Okay then. Or just let them be and go back home. Like, oh, stalker. We're gonna have to work on this. That looks like a nice coaster. I need to ride it. Who knows? Um, see? And you're a bad liar, too. Busy being a stalker. I swear. You was just there. She's just there. You was still just there. But I love sensing this energy. Oh, okay, there we go. Yes, Costas. Bruh. Couldn't even let this girl be with someone else for half the damn day. Like, oh my goodness. Aimu is something else. Ooh. She only goes so over everything. She's always serious, though. Okay, at least that's going to be consistent with the game to the show. So that's nice. Yeah. But can't keep no secrets around someone. Also, Suzuku is so good from a drama standpoint. I always love her ideas that she comes up with. I also really love her songs. Again, I don't think that she gets as much love as she deserves. Like watching her in her last several lives, I love Shizuku more and more as time's gone on. So yeah, yeah. Yo, she said it. She said it. Yo, oh wow, I didn't. Yo, she's. I did not expect her to actually say the word. Oh man, where's Muse? Where's Muse in this? I expect Muse to be in this. Museum, thank you very much. No muse? Okay, that's cool. Can't have a museum without the legends themselves. What are you doing? Yo. She is the super, 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 super idol. Bro, she got to be the one getting straight to the point. This we know. Uh, I mean, that was a nice answer. That was nice. That was a nice answer. I could have never even imagined that type of conversation happening between those two, like in the game at all. I officially really like what they've done with Lanzu. I do with this show compared to what they do with her in the game. They corrected most of the problems. Yeah, yeah, not you at all. You're fine. But our girl does have to really start focusing on her music stuff soon, though, because falling behind in a music major can be hard to get out of. Oh, so we're just gonna take over. I guess we're gonna transform all the grounds magically, and it's gonna be a phenomenal, phenomenal performance. Minor details. Yo, Setsuna's performing right now is amazing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Yo, I think this song is about to be a banger. No lie. Also, they're doing a great job. Yo, Shizuku looks so great in that shot. Where did they come from? Oh, I guess they did attract people as they were doing their performance. That makes sense. Oh, the great Ferris wheel is alive now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's not push up on her like you did at the end of the last season and messing people's phones up and stuff. That mess costs money. Okay, so no unit song this time. All right, I actually thought we were going to get the unit song, but that's fine though. Not an issue. That was good though. I like that theatric performance that they did. That was very fitting, especially with Shizuku. So, Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it your time now? All right, and the sixth episode will be Choose Your Love. All right, so thoughts is we did not get a unit song like I was expecting, but that's not an issue at all. That was a wonderful, as I said, theatric performance. And Shizuku, I really love when she gets to be on screen. I feel she's one of the more underappreciated members of Nijigasaki, and I wish she would get more love. In really the last year of watching and listening to her sing and then listening to the performances in her solo acts, I've come to realize more and more that I actually really love her character. I love her seiyuu, and I just love the song. She has a lot of passion and meaning and a lot of dynamics behind her song. So definitely looking forward to when their unit song does drop. But this was a good episode, and I like the call out that Lanzu did. So I talked again at the beginning of this about the fact that I feel that the story writers definitely corrected a lot of the mistakes they made trying to make Lanzu this absolute villain. And I think that's the thing. Yes, does the Love Live franchise need shakeups here and there? Absolutely. Do we like to see characters that cause conflict? Absolutely. Because in real idol type stuff, there is no such thing as rainbows and fantasy world all the time. Normally there's going to be a bit of conflict, as we see from other idol animes that have come out. So it's fine to have the conflict. But what happened with Lanzu basically in the game is they just made her this absolutely horrible villain. And then she was not really written well as that horrible villain, which led to her being so disliked. I love the way they are portraying her in this anime, in this second season. I'm very happy to say that 5 episodes in, most of my concerns I had in episode 1, and y'all heard my reaction, is not the same reactions that I have going into the end of episode 5 into episode 6 coming up next week. So I really like that. You did need to be called out. I actually do agree. As someone who was this close to going down a music education major in college, if you're going to commit to music, people don't understand. While the money definitely isn't there like that for people that are in a music major, it is one of the hardest majors, I believe, to go through. You have to be so dedicated, so passionate about what you're doing. You have to be working on your craft every single day. Like, you live, breathe, sleep, eat, whatever, music. And Yu's not doing that. She is focused around the Idol Club. And obviously for someone like Lanzu, who is very goal-oriented, and obviously for those who play the game know on a much extreme level how dedicated she is to being on the top of every damn thing she does, it makes sense that she would say that. But I like that dialogue back and forth between you, and you gave a good answer, and she asked, for her to be patient with her and to give her a little bit more time. It was a nice answer. It was a reasonable thing. I think you knows enough that she has to step up and that she has to start really focusing on what she's trying to do. I also like that shot she threw in there that Lanzu cares, because again, unlike in the game where we really didn't know if she truly cared or not, you can clearly tell that she cares and how much she loves idols. I mean, goodness, we saw how she looked in the museum. So yeah, that was very nice. And most of my concerns with the show are definitely being put to rest, and I mean that in a good way. So with that said, good episode, I'll actually say great episode. I really did like this episode, and I've liked most of the episodes that have come out. Actually, I've liked all the episodes that have come out this second season. So, like I said, despite the fact that the second season of Nijigasaki is not in the top 10, that does not mean that it is not a really good show. I'm really enjoying this second season. Right now it's holding at a good solid 8 out of 10 right now, and it has a potential to go a little higher depending on how the season wraps as we move into the midpoint of the season next episode. So with that said, before I let you go, if you did not see my earlier week reaction video, and if you have been living under a complete rock from the idol world in this last week, big news dropped for LIELLA, and so we're going to sidetrack a little bit from Nijigasaki and go on to group number 4, which is LIELLA. There was big news that was announced, and I'm going to put it up on the screen right now for you, that LIELLA, at no surprise to anyone, is getting 4 new members. They are going to become a 9-member group. So welcoming to the stage Kinako, Mei, Shiki, and Natsumi. I'll also show their I'll scroll their bio pages now as I talk. These 4 new characters will be joining. This was announced in the second Love Live Day LIELLA special magazine coming out in May, or the 27th edition of Love Live Days. This was big news. The community's been on fire most of the last week as a result of this announcement, and I personally am stoked. I also get the concern though. Out of the 4 groups, I've thought very highly actually of LIELLA as a group, and I have thought that their vocals, without any type of digital adjustments or anything for Blu-rays, actually competes up there as one of the best. And so one of the things I gave them accolades for is that their dynamics as a 5-member group seems to have meshed very well. Obviously, we'll be getting Seiyu introductions. I believe they said May 12th when we're going to find out about the Seiyu introductions there. So I'm very interested to see who the Seiyus are, who the voices behind these new girls are going to be. And that should definitely be a very exciting time. So I said this in the reaction earlier in the week, and I want to say this before I wrap up this official reaction video. Give them a chance, guys. I understand that there is a lot of concern now. The uniqueness of the 5-member group is gone now. Most of us kind of knew it was not going to be a 5-member group for long, that it seemed to have been a placeholder, kind of a starting area to build from. And now that we're at a 9, then, hopefully now my hope is that they won't go beyond 9 and that any other groups that come in will just be some type of rival element. I also, and this would be a big surprise to me if the franchise actually chose to go in this direction, I'm hoping that, yes, these 4 are going to be joining, but they'll be their own separate kind of performing group. So basically like a competitor and everything and stuff. Yes, they all get along and everything and stuff. They're not as antagonistic as someone like Lanzu was in the game, but that they actually don't compete together. They compete in their own separate things. And that would be an interesting dynamic. We don't know what the 4 girls are going to be. I highly doubt it's going to be that. I'm sure they're going to be merging and making it a 9-member group. So that's why we're all saying 9-member group now. But you never know. We could be surprised by the Love Live committee. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed that announcement, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video of the 5th episode of Nijigasaki, 2nd season. If you did like this reaction, you're liking this content, want to see more, please like and subscribe to my page and hit the bell icon if you'd like to be the first to be notified when a new reaction video becomes available. So with that said, thank you for joining me in this reaction. Thank you all of you who have subscribed to my channel so far. I really appreciate it. Again, I don't do this to make any money from it. I just do this because I love talking about the shows that I'm watching. And as my circle has kind of been shaken up in recent times, this is a good platform for me just to be able to speak my mind and talk about the things that I love. So that's it. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys take care. And I'll see you guys next week for another episode of Nijagasaki's 2nd season. Till then, catch you guys later.